The old man accidentally found an alien on his doorstep, but the alien seemed to be shivering in the cold. The kind old man invited him to his home to warm himself and gave him a glass of water. I didn't realize the alien could drink water. The old man even made a nice breakfast, but the alien only seemed to like apples. So the old man went to the supermarket and bought 10 pounds of apples. Soon, the alien seemed to have recovered. The old man excitedly showed him around his house. The old man taught him how to wash himself and go to the toilet. He even gave him a bedroom. The old man talked endlessly about his family. His children all live in the city. They work a lot and rarely come home. So the old man lived alone. That day, the alien was eating an apple. Suddenly, his neighbor Mary came to visit. The neighbor was shocked to see a guest in his house. David explained that this was Abu the alien. A few days ago, a spaceship accidentally landed in his garden. To prove that he wasn't bullshitting, David took Mary to the backyard. Sure enough, there was a UFO lying there. Mary was dumbfounded. It turned out that Mary was also a widow. In the face of such a novel discovery, she immediately felt that the ordinary life has a different fun. Mary reminded David to keep it a secret. Otherwise, Abu might be arrested by the research center. However, the next day, Abu was very serious about repairing his spaceship, and he drew a cat for David. The old king came over to thank him. He thought it was a gift from Abu, but Abu seemed to want to say something, but the two of them couldn't communicate properly in words. That day, Mary took one of her son's clothes and put it on Abu. Soon the two old men and the alien became friends who could talk about anything. But then, at night, the unexpected happened again. A neighbor, Joey, noticed something at David's house. Soon the doorbell rang. The secret was out. Luckily, Joy was also an elderly woman living alone, and she took a keen interest in the story. It was a wonderful addition to her boring old life. Joey swore she'd keep it a secret and never tell anyone, but then Abu took out another drawing. This time there were 7 cats on the paper, so the 3 old men started brainstorming. Abu must be trying to send a message. It's true that 3 heads are better than 1. Soon they came to a conclusion. Abu probably wanted to have 7 cats. The alien Abu took out a drawing again. This time there were 7 cats on the paper, so the 3 old men started brainstorming. Abu must be trying to send a message. It's true that 3 heads are better than 1. Soon they came to a conclusion. Abu probably wanted to have 7 cats. The next day, they found a dead cat at the door. From the look on Abu's face, it must have been found on the side of the road. At that moment, Abu handed over a painting. After seeing Abu's painting, the old man seemed to understand. Abu might need 6 more cats to make his ship work. So they started looking for the cats' bodies all over the street. But their strange behavior soon attracted the attention of the police. The policemen following the old man were also puzzled. They just guessed that the old man was looking for something. But the old man didn't notice the police following him. They were very serious about collecting the cat's body all the way. The 2 policemen were dumbfounded. They thought they had met 2 old perverts. Soon the 2 policemen came to the door. Luckily, Abu ran away quickly. The cops didn't find anything. Soon the 7 cats were collected. Abu slowly put a silver cloth over the cats. Then he softly recited an incantation. A miraculous scene happened. The cloth began to wriggle underneath. Soon it formed an oval shape. Eventually, it was synthesized into a red crystal. This was the energy block of the spaceship. The ship finally regained power and began to take off slowly. The alien Abu slowly placed a silver cloth over the cat's body. Then he softly recited an incantation. A miraculous scene happened. The underside of the cloth began to wriggle. Soon it formed an oval shape. Finally, a red crystal was formed. This was the energy block of the spaceship. The ship finally regained power and began to take off slowly. At the same time, the research center noticed something unusual. They immediately called the nearby police to check out the UFO. The spaceship is now slowly opening. The old folks said goodbye to Abu. They gave him some souvenirs. David was even more reluctant to leave. He gave Abu a photo, but Abu invited them to join him on the ship. They looked puzzled, but Abu seemed very sincere. After confirming that Abu was inviting them to join him on the spaceship, David looked at Abu with tears in his eyes. He was the first to say that he would like to travel with Abu to the stars. But then the phone rang at home. It was David's daughter, whom he hadn't seen for a long time. Calling to say hello, she asked if her father was well. David said he was fine.
I love you, Dad.
You too. Bye.
But as soon as David hung up the phone, the police appeared at the door. David rushed to the backyard. He told the 2 old ladies to get on the airship. When the police broke down the door, the 3 old men were already in the spaceship with the alien Abu.